Hello, everyone. Welcome to the walking journey. I'm your host here, Anthony here. How's everyone doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody got the notice that I'm going live. So here I am. I'm live indeed. So yeah, I've been pushing this video series and about leaving California, but I never explained exactly why I left California. So So I don't know what's going on with some of you, but I'm gonna give you here a couple minutes, hoping that people will start watching out there in the YouTube world. Again, please comment, rate, and subscribe to my new channel here, The Walking Journey. So first of all, I want to thank everyone for supporting me, and just don't subscribe. Please turn on the notification bar, the bell. The notification bell. All right, we got one person. Thank you. So I want to explain to the world why I left California in the first place. Well, I got tired of the cost of living. That's one. You know, the usual. The politics, yeah. Illegal immigration was another big factor in my life. But I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest factors in my life why I left that bucket of you know what? It's because, like, my daughter was born with special needs. And you guys don't even imagine how difficult it was to get any services for my daughter when I was living in California. That was one of my biggest problems, guys, was getting services for my daughter. And then finding out that the illegal alien special needs kids get any services their heart desire. It don't even matter if they're not born in the United States. In California, mind you, I don't know how they do it, but they help them get Social Security, which my understanding is at a federal level, so I don't even know how they get it. So I don't know if they get it to the state level. I'm not sure exactly how they do it. They get a school bus that go picks up the special needs, their kids, They get food stamps, they get hearing aids, wheelchairs, you name it, they get everything. Physical therapy, doctors, they get everything. They get treated like royalty. And for many years, I used to pay for my daughter. I never gave my daughter anything. And I remember all this, going through all these problems, never been able to give my daughter. So just the thought about that, guys, that's one of the main reasons I left California, to be honest with you guys. Seeing that my daughter did not get the services she deserved or needed. Not that my daughter's entitled to anything, but she really needs the help, And I remember one time I found out that the illegal aliens have a daycare service in LA. In Los Angeles County, and I was living in LA. But it's a state program. The illegal aliens that have children can take their kids to get free daycare. All you have to do is go sign up. All they do is they go sign up for it. So then I found out and I called for myself. And I told her, well, I'd like to get daycare service for my daughter. Because I was hoping to get a job, And the lady told me straight out on the phone, estos servicios no son para ustedes. Tú tenías que estudiar. I go, what? Oh man, I got so upset and so angry on the phone. Then I found out they get lower free health care. They're getting, I put it to you like this, guy, because I'm telling you, because at church, I was going to this church for a while. And then a brother in the Lord told me there, but he was an illegal alien going to the church. And this brother in the Lord told me, show me his Medi-Cal card. Because this is how the subject came. I go, oh brother, I've been really sick, and I'm able to come to the church service, and I told him that I had to go pay. That I didn't go to the doctor, but I told him my sister got beyond sick that rest and sleep couldn't help her. That I had to pay $300 for my sister at the urgent care. And he looked at me all puzzled, like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, he looked at me like he didn't believe me. I told him, yeah, brother. So I named the clinic that I went to and the medicine. And he's like, hermano, ¿por qué no tiene esta tarjeta? Which is translated, brother, why don't you have this card? And he showed it to me. He had a Medi-Cal card. Medi-Cal. You know Medi-Cal? I don't know if you guys heard of Medi-Cal in California. He had free insurance from the state. He even told me no co-pays. He started telling me emergency room. He's like, hermano, qué raro. Usted nació aquí. Ve por su tarjeta, brother. I translate. He's like, brother, you were born here. Go get your card. Go get your card. So, I'm trying to make the short story, guys. I got sick and tired of that. People getting free health care. People living on welfare. And then the people that were born in the United States, like if you're born in California, you're an American citizen. No, they expect you to be on welfare, Section 8, and live off the government. And the illegals get all the jobs. They have all the high-paying jobs, the mediocre-paying jobs, and then they have the jobs that don't pay good at all. Government jobs. Last time I was there, they were even starting to take over the government jobs. California government jobs. So I don't know if it's worse today, the same, or it's changing. I couldn't tell you. So, guys, I got fed up with all that, and I took off, man. I said, there's no future for me. For me, as an American citizen born here, there's no future here for me, and I'm not going to sign up for food stamps, Section 8, what is the other one? I don't know. The point is, I'm not going to sign up for all this garbage. So I was like, I'm getting out of here, dude. I got fed up, and I left. Well, anyways, I see there's only one person watching 6 minutes into the live stream. I guess people didn't get the message. I promised a live stream yesterday, and it's here. So, I don't know, guys. It's just, I should have announced it earlier, but I didn't have time to announce it, guys. So, hopefully things go well for all of you. And I just want to say, the Lord is good. God is good, guys. And I know I got one person watching. I don't know who it is. But that one person watching, it'd be nice if you could ask me something, or got any questions, feel free to ask. Again, if you're new to the channel, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I have a channel called Walking Journey, and this is my backup channel, The Walking Journey. So one is Walking Journey, and the other one is The Walking Journey. Hey, what's up, FU? Always flipping me off, man. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. So, okay, we got 2 people now on the live stream, so yeah, I got sick and tired of the whole system. I got the heck out of that place. So I don't want to sound like a broken record, but anyways, enough about that. It's just a crazy day today, guys. It was just a great... I really got my hopes up, guys. I really got my hopes up. I hope I get this job that I'm applying for. I'm doing it for my family, guys. I want to better our lives. I want to make more money. I want to have a career. I want to be someone. You know what I mean? I want my kids, I want my kids to feel proud of me. And my wife to feel proud of me. Well, you got to turn on the notification bar. There's only 2 people watching, so I don't know what's going on. So all I got to say, guys, is hopefully, I don't want to get my hopes up. I really don't want to get my hopes up, but I got a good feeling about this. I got to take a lie detector test, psychological background. I'm kind of worried about the psychological, kind of worried about the lie detector test. It's just so many requirements. I remember a while back I was talking to at my job, a retired police officer. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Kurt, good to see you, man. I see you got the notification, man. So I promoted it on the other YouTube channel that I was going to have a live stream, but I should have promoted it a little bit earlier, but I kind of did it on a short notice there. Man, it's Friday night, and the beat is right, and the drunk drivers are out. So people, be careful tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo, tomorrow's a holiday for the drunks, so everybody has their holiday. So yeah, I got sick and tired of California for that same reason. My daughter couldn't get any services. I remember that I was going to a place, it was like a therapy place called, it's in Long Beach, California. You guys can look it up. It's a very good place, guys. If you ever want to make a donation to put on your tax write-off at the end of the year, I'm going to tell you guys about a place. These people are really good people, guys. Seriously, they're very good people. They're helping American citizens, but they don't discriminate against anyone. But it's a charity that's very dear to my heart. If you ever guys want to donate money for a tax write-off, I would encourage you guys to donate money to it's called the John Tracy Clinic. They got an office in Long Beach. I don't know if they still got the one in Long Beach though, but they got one in Long Beach and they got one in Los Angeles, over there by USC, on Figueroa. I don't remember the name of the cross street. It's called John Tracy Clinic. They help a lot of the people like my daughter that are deaf or crippled. You know, they have multiple disabilities like my daughter. And man, this lady, her name was Mary Steinwinter, I think is her name. Yeah, Mary Steinwinter from John Tracy Clinic. So as for Mary Steinwinter, I don't know if she still works there, but all right, Doug D. Wow, took you forever to load. I was about to just give up on you for the live stream today. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. Like I said, it was around. Like I said, it was around. I was gonna be around 12:45 to 1:15. So I'm here though. Anyway, like I was saying, if you guys want to make a donation, money contribution for a tax write-off, I would encourage you guys to check out John Tracy Clinic in Los Angeles, California. Anyways, guys, so I remember there being like a couple of families there that were undocumented illegal aliens, and they had their children that had disabilities. And I remember sitting around with the families discussing, all the hardship we were having. So now I was telling them that I was having a really, really hard time getting the state of California to approve some hearing aids for my daughter, because originally my health insurance denied my daughter for hearing aids and the hearing test. John Tracy Clinic did the hearing test for free. So man, so it wasn't just me. There was a couple from India, same issue. There was a couple of Caucasian white couples there, same issue. There were a couple of his Mexican Americans, same issue. There was one, I clearly remember, there was one family that said, oh man, we're gonna use our tax return to buy the hearing aids. And Mary Steinwinter, the reason for the group, the group gathering was to encourage one another and to see what others have accomplished, and maybe we could go down the same path, to give us advice. And I would see the lady there that didn't know how to speak English at all. So they had to put her with a device to translate what Mary was saying and what the other people were saying there. And there was some that understood so English. And they were looking at us like we were stupid, how is this possible? And one of them even said, I remember when she said, my son is getting the cochlear implant next week. So whenever they spoke or they were translated for, because they had a translator there, they even paid for a translator, guys. What's up, Ruka Suka? So every time they had the courage to speak and they would translate for them, but I perfectly understood what they were saying. Nothing but wonderful stories and success. Oh yeah, my son already got the free batteries, the hearing aids, and he just got his wheelchair. Oh yeah, the other one's getting a cochlear implant. But all the other couples, we were barely struggling to even get the hearing aids approved or even to get any physical therapy. Guys, I'm not lying to you. We live in 2013. My daughter was born in 2008. My daughter never got physical therapy. The only reason she started getting a little bit of physical therapy was and she got occupational therapy because there was a clinic named What's up, Alberto Liciano? Good to see you, man. The only reason why my daughter got any therapy at all was through John Tracy Clinic, and then it was through a clinic in Long Beach called Titchener. That's another one good. It's a private insurance. Back then it used to be, I don't know under Obamacare if it changed now, but back then it used to be like a private clinic for rich people. And what happened is Mary Steinwenter made the phone call for me for them to give us some services. Mind you, my daughter at the end did get approved for state health insurance, but even with that, they were no help. And that's because the health insurance wanted nothing to do with my daughter. I was paying $230 a month. My wife knows it's true. $230 a month at Kaiser to get my daughter health insurance. Because why? Think about it. Why? Because my daughter is an American citizen. So guys, I really struggle with my daughter over there. I got sick and tired of it. I really got sick and tired of it. And I'm not lying to you. We moved here in 2013, 2014. We got January, by February, we moved into the land here. In 2014, February, we moved here to the land here in Conroe. We enrolled my daughter into the elementary school. And immediately, I don't know how they found out, but immediately, a very nice lady, she's like an angel from the Lord, named Mary, too. Matter of fact, what are the odds? They're all named Mary. Mary Brown is her name, matter of fact, Mary Brown. She came, she was a social worker, which at first I was kind of scared, a social worker, right? But it's a whole different system out here. She came to be very nice. She came to help my daughter. My daughter was born in 2008. We left in October, at the end, about the last day of October, 2013 from California. Only one time, the whole time we were there, only one time did a social worker from the Los Angeles County even bother to to show up to my house. And that's because I begged them, and Mary Stein begged them for her to come home. She made promises and never fulfilled. I called her on the phone. She never even answered back. It was a fat black woman. I clearly remember. So Mary Brown came over my house here in Conroe in 2013, an angel from the Lord. Immediately, my daughter got physical therapy not even a month later. California, she only got physical therapy a little bit because the kindness of their heart from a clinic named Titchener. My wife is my witness. They wanted nothing to do with my daughter. In California, if they know that you have a special needs child, especially if they're American citizen, they want nothing to do with you. Even if they call CPS on you, that you're beating the crap out of them, they'll never show up to the door. I tell you that right now. If you live in California and you're watching this and you have a special needs child, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But here in Texas, they care about my daughter. They care about my daughter. All right? All of you that come to my channel and put down the state of Texas, I love the state of Texas. So let me tell you some of you, how am I not going to be grateful to the state of Texas? Why would I not want to serve my state of Texas? I love Texas. I wish I would have been born here. I'm embarrassed to say I lived in California. I'm embarrassed to say that if I was from California, I'm serious, I'm embarrassed. Immediately, my daughter has physical therapy. She has her wheelchair. Now they give her a special bed. I mean, what more can I ask for? The person that's benefited the most from this move has been my daughter. She has her hearing aids. She's had surgery in her ears. She's getting occupational therapy. Matter of fact, the teacher comes over the house. A school bus comes and picks her up to take her to the school. She's getting physical therapy at school, physical therapy at right here at Texas Children, and she's seen a private chiropractor. I mean, what more can I ask for, guys? I don't know. Leaving California has been the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I had a guy named Smoker, I think his name was Bud Smoker 420. That I make peanuts and I don't drive a nice car and this and that. Screw you, man. I refuse to get a car payment. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you live in California, but what's your mortgage payment? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? What is your discretional, what do they call discretional spending? How much is left after taxes, state taxes, local taxes? What is the other one? Car insurance. No, car registration. How much you got left after that? And you live in a very disrespectful place to live. Living in California to me is very disrespectful. What's up, Anthony Jr. Ferrero? Hi, Anthony. Love your stories. Hey, yeah, thank you, brother. But I'm not making this stuff up. This really happened to me, guys. Okay, Ricardo Gutierrez says, I'm going to try to get welfare one last time. Watch, I'll almost likely get denied. I don't doubt it, man. Then I will have to work. Trump is not letting me get welfare, man. That's because he's doing you a favor there, man. You're going to be able to, you're going to want to better your life. You know what, guys? To be honest with you guys, I was just thinking about this today. Maybe having a shitty job hasn't been a bad experience in my life because, I mean, I don't like it while I'm going through it, right? But is pushing me to better myself, to improve on myself, to do better in life. I mean, think about it. I mean, things happen for a reason, man. Getting on welfare, think about how messed up the system is in California. California is turning into a third world country because if you really, really think about it, how is it possible they got all the American citizens on welfare and the illegal aliens have all the jobs and they're prospering too. They're doing very good. Do you know how frustrating it felt to be sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus ad? I used to catch the 914 bus, the 111 914 at night to get to my job at UPS. And then I used to see them roll right in front of me with their music, doom, 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 or hi, viva Mexico! And then and I remember the trucks used to pull up to me at the bus stop, the big trucks. They were always Chevy Silverados, Dodge, F-150s, and with the big Mexico flag in the back. Instead of putting an American flag or even a California flag, you know, being thankful to the country that's opened its arms to you and letting you come into this country, make some money, you know, make America great, right? No, your allegiance is to Mexico. So I will be sitting at the bus stop, guys, waiting for the 111 on Downey Avenue in Florence. They pull up right next to me and bump their music so loud that sometimes I had to go like this because it would hurt my ears. In the big giant Mexico flag. So guys, how do you think I felt? Seriously, man. I'm like, man, I can't even go apply for another job. No one's gonna hire me. So I got fed up with that. I got fed up, man. I threw my wife in the car, my daughter. My wife was pregnant, and I left, man. As a matter of fact, my wife was like 6 months pregnant. Do you think I worried about the health insurance, or we're gonna have to pay the emergency room? And hey, I'm going to collections. I got to get the hell out of this place, I said. So Alberto Laciano, I love my people, I love my food, I love where I came from, but like the lady told me on the phone when I called to see if I could get help with childcare when I was trying to get that one job. Usted nació aquí, muchacho. Usted tenía que estudiar. Estos servicios no son para los nacidos aquí. Straight out told me like that on the phone. I put this on everything, guys. Dude, if I'm lying, seriously, if I'm lying, may a brick fall on my head. So that's all I gotta say. Anthony is from Nicaragua. You're Ruka Suka. Yeah, my dad's from Nicaragua. As long as there's a homeless Americans and homeless vets, I'll never give a damn about illegal, says Ricardo Gutierrez. And then some people come in here and try to call me a racist and that I hate Mexican people. I don't hate nobody. Hate is a very strong word, please. You know, oh, someone told me to translate. This is what the lady told me. Let me repeat it again. Muchacho, usted nacido aquí, tuvo que estudiar. Estos servicios no son para los nacidos aquí. Okay, I'm going to translate it. Somebody asked me to please translate it. What's up, Chris? So when they told me, young man, You are born here. These services, you have no. Young man, you were born here. These services are not for people that are born here. You had to go to college. And she hung up on me and I got really pissed. So, yeah, I understand why my Central American people hate Mexicans in particular. Because Mexican people are like very discriminative, especially if you're Salvadorian. Like if you're Salvadorian, they call you cerote and they'll jump you and beat you up. If you're from Guatemala, same situation. They call you a cerote too. If you're Nicaragüense, they'll say, "Oh, you sound like a cerote." So it's just, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. But I'm not gonna get into that too much. Kirk says you sure got a lot of stories. Yeah, well, you stay in California for a while, you'll have a lot of stories to tell. It's just that they don't come on YouTube and tell you about it. I'm just trying to get this off my chest. So it's starting to rain. Woo, it's starting to rain. I didn't even realize it was starting to rain. So yeah, I got a lot of stories to tell. Believe me, man, I've had a lot of crazy stuff happen to me. I just don't look Mexican, but they're okay. And I'm gonna tell you a story. Look, if you are Mexican American born here and you're watching and you're getting mad at me for what I'm saying. Well, how is it possible in California if you are Mexican American, Chicano, or even Central American born here? Why is it that 90% of the time you cannot find a job? Ask yourself that. Seriously. Ask yourself that. Or you're on welfare. Or you're on public assistance. How is it that they don't want to give you a job anywhere you go? Because I was having that problem when I was living over there. And I didn't have a family that was going to take care of me. And I was going to go to college. Plus, I couldn't go to college even if I would have wanted to. I had nobody to support me to take a trade. And you can't even take a trade because the foreigners have it. So, I mean, guys, you know what? Serious commentator, man. My people are from Panama. I've never really met anybody from Panama. Now I really think about it. I met a couple females from Costa Rica. They were really beautiful. But besides that, I've never really met anybody besides a couple people. But I've heard Costa Rica's doing really good economically. I don't know if that's true though. Panama in the house. I'm Mexican American. I just don't see this. Happy Sabbath, by the way. Yeah, thank you, Alberto Aliciano. And then the ones that are doing okay, that are born here, is because their parents help them get it. They're working through their parents' construction company or real estate company, or their family has a restaurant. That's about it. But if you're Mexican American born here, most likely 90% of the time you're on welfare, living off the government because there are no jobs. And you say there are no jobs. I remember having a discussion with someone, because I speak Spanish very well, and I said, "Oh man, paisano, no hay trabajo, ando buscando trabajo, no encuentro." This is before, And he looked at me like with a puzzled look, like, what the hell is he talking about? Well, yeah, it's easy for him to give me that look because he'll get a job anywhere, but anyways, that's another reason I left too. I got tired of that. I got sick and tired of it, guys. I left that junk. Was it junk in the trunk? Now some people are doing good. I'm sure some people have prospered. Some people got lucky. They won the lottery, or they're able to get a government job because they know someone. But unfortunately, that's another thing. If you're thinking of becoming a movie star and moving to California, I don't see that happening. I knew a guy from church. Matter of fact, he was the pastor's son. His name was Giovanni. He started doing, he got a part-time job working as an extra. He joined the union, and they were paying him like $500 each day that he would go, plus food. And then I know he did one scene for a commercial where he got kicked in the head, and they never showed his face though. But honestly, the brother in church, he actually was not a bad-looking guy at all. I mean, women in church would go crazy for him. He was just You know, he was a model. We could say he was not a bad looking guy at all. I mean, the women would just go crazy for him in church. So he was pretty cut up. He had the face, the eyes, the look, you know what I mean, the hair. So he started doing extra work, and then some weird guy right there at the movie studios. He didn't tell me the name of the movie studios. He didn't want to get in trouble, so he wasn't telling us. So one guy pulled him over, and he told me, "Hey, I want to talk to you. Come here. What is your name?" "Oh, my name is Giovanni Soto. I've been working already here 3 months." He's like, "I just do this for part-time money." "Well, what do you do for a living?" He asked him. "Well, I'm a real estate agent." Yeah, you know, in California, everybody's a real estate agent, right? Anyways, he was a real estate agent because his dad had a real estate company. So he started, you know, talking to him, you know, a couple times he told him, "Come here, I want to talk to you." You know, he started warming up to him, you know, introducing himself. He gained his trust at first. So then one day he told him, "You've heard of so-and-so actor, so-and-so actress, you know that one, you see their picture right there?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, I see their movie. You see that couch?" He pointed at the couch. He said, "You see that couch right there?" And he told him, "With me, you could go very far." He started telling him, "You're a very handsome guy. And I seen I see some of your acting, but he's thinking to himself, what acting?" He's like, "I'm just an actor. All I did was walk, you know, in the movie scene, all he did was walk in the background, and then he got kicked in the face for a commercial." I think he said if I remember correctly, it was a Tylenol commercial. He got kicked in the head, but they never showed his face. And then he made another commercial where he fell on the ground. I clearly remember. And he told him, "You know, you can get very far in this business," he said. And then he's like, "You're a very good actor." And he started thinking to himself, what is this guy talking about? I only do background work, right? It's like, what kind of acting is he talking about? And he told him, "Well, you know, sir," he started naming names of famous people. He didn't hold back. He said they all went through that couch. That's why they're famous. He's like, "You can get really far in this game if you're willing to get on the couch." And he was all like thinking to himself, what is he talking about? I put this on everything, guys. He told us that very same day it happened to him, he never went back he never went back. He never went back. Because knowing Giovanni how he is, and it has nothing to do with church, he hated homosexuals in real life. If he knew you were gay, he would have beat the crap out of you. He'll beat the shit out of you. I know him already. He's a very machismo guy, unless he's changed now. I haven't seen him in years. But he never went back. He never went back. And that's not the first time I've heard this from other people. So that was a porn couch. No, it was a regular movie studio. It wasn't a porn couch. It was either Paramount Studios, I forget which. He was in the union already. He was doing extra work for movies and commercials. It was a regular movie studio. It wasn't a pornography studio. Trust me on this, guys. Because I knew 2 people who did it. And that's the thing that I used to hate about living in California. I always ask my other friend named Tommy that went to prison. I always asked him because we went to high school together. We always hanged out together. You know, we would hang out with chicks, go weightlifting. And he got into extra. They used to pay him $1,000 a day. He used to look like, this guy had long hair, really strong, kind of looked like a weirdo, always skateboarding. He was a real cool guy. And then he got into that, and then my friend from church got into that. And I used to ask him, "Dude, how do I get into I want to be an extra, man," because they were making good money. And man, they would never want to tell me, man. That's another thing I used to hate about living. If you live in California, when people would come up with something good, they don't want to share with you the information. "Oh, how do you do this? How do you do that?" They don't want to tell you. All right, whatever. So, nah, trust me, guys. My friend never went back again. They promised him. He promised him he could get him bigger roles beside extra if he went through the couch, guys. So, the couch thing is real, guys. So if you want to get famous in Hollywood, you got to go to the couch. I'm just letting you know right now. Or you'll be stuck as an extra. And good luck if you even can get inside the extra movie. Man, I remember when I was single, guys, living in California. I used to really like hanging out on Sunset Boulevard. I used to hang out a lot on Hollywood Boulevard. They turned that place into a tourist attraction. Stay away from Santa Monica Boulevard, guys. Believe me, stay away from Santa Monica. Trust me, I know what I'm telling you. One time I went to Hugh Hefner's house, guys. I went to Hugh Hefner's house. We used to go there, like where his mansion was. Now, the only reason why we knew where it was, because what happened, my friend's brother was a doctor, and he knew someone, and he was studying to be a doctor, and I guess he met people at medical school, so they were able to get him into the Playboy Mansion. So that's the only reason why we knew the location, and we used to go hang out over there in front of the mansion. But well, we never got in, guys. And then I used to like hanging out at the beach. I used to really like Pacific Coast Highway over there in Santa Monica. I used to love cruising down that road. I've heard stories that if you want to be someone in the entertainment industry, you have to do weird things. Yes, it's true, Alberto Laciano, because it happened to my friend. That's the only reason I know it's true. Because, what's up, Avon Plus Shop? Yeah. One thing is, you hear about it, well, people make up stories, conspiracies. But one thing is when you know someone that actually lived it, Anthony, remind the ladies to stay away from fried chicken. Oh, yeah. Ruka Suka says, a lot of talk stuff happens, a lot of dark stuff happens in Hollywood, evil stuff. Well, I'll leave you guys with this one. If you think about it, why they named it Hollywood? Hollywood is a type of wood. Look it up. Because there's different type of woods out there. Oak, cherry. If you guys, bamboo? If you guys start looking up, just like like dogs. There's different type of dogs. Chihuahuas, German Shepherd. There's different types of dogs. You know what I mean? Just like there's different type of cats. Maine Coon cat. You name it, right? There's different type of cats. There's even different type of rats, hamsters, mice, anyways, you get the point, right? Well, there's different type of wood. Hollywood is a type of wood. Now, back in the days, the witches, or whatever you want to call them, magic, women, people that do magic, that practice magic, there was a type, they really did use a wand, like in the cartoons. And now the type of wood they would use for the wand was called Hollywood. So think about it. Why is it called Hollywood now? See, you get what I'm saying, right? No cherry cheesecake with ice cream and sprinkles. Oh, that sounds good. Serious comment. Ladies, if you're watching, females, beautiful women, you women are beautiful, especially once they're naked, they look really, really good. Anyways, remember, ladies, to keep your man interested and to love you, stay away from the fried chicken and the cheesecake. So, anyways, another thing you ladies should stay away from is carnitas. For my beautiful Latina ladies right there listening, try to stay away from the carnitas and the queso fresco and los chicharrones, because that will really get to you. Believe me on that. Man, I don't know how some of these women they be letting themselves go, man. Man, there's this woman that I saw today at work. I overheard a conversation. She said she was calling stay away from crabs. Ugh. That goes for both ways, man. Okay, pork is unclean food. Yep, I agree with you. Hey, but you gotta admit it, Alberto, carnitas are delicious. I stay away from them. I haven't had the carnitas out here, but I like the carnita. Look, I usually, when I used to live in Downey, I used to go to a place called, this is when I wasn't taking care of myself, and I was really, really fat. If you guys go watch my videos when I barely moved out here, when I started this YouTube channel, I was a big bote of puerco. Anyways, I was a marrano, man. Cerdo, marrano, puerco, whatever, pork, pig, hog. Anyways, I used to like going to this place in Downey called Mapola. Remember when they opened up a Mapola supermarket? right on Florence and Old River School Road. I used to really like ordering the carnitas. Actually, I thought the carnitas were pretty decent there. Okay, I would order 2 pounds of carnitas. Back then, they used to charge $6.99 a pound. And then I would get the chicharrones with the carnita on it. With the carnita, they had it, it was chicharron, but it had meat on it. It had the carnitas meat, but it was a little bit hard. Oh, it was so delicious. Woo! And I used to get myself guacamole. I used to order myself 1.5 pounds of guacamole, and then I would ask for 1.5 pounds. I would ask for 2 pounds of queso fresco, some fresh made tortillas, and then I would also get pico de gallo. And then my wife always used to have a pot of beans already ready. So then with a big giant bottle of Coca-Cola, I remember, guys, boy, those were the days, man. That was some living, man. Oh, I used to love that. I would get my carnitas and then put some queso fresco on it with pico de gallo and some beans. Wow. But that was back in the days, guys. That's when I was more ignorant than I was ever today, guys. So I stay away from pork, period. I stay away from pork and pork products, period. It's unclean to the eyes of the Lord, and it's not good for our health. So that's all I gotta say, guys. I don't think it's pork, but call pork whatever. It still doesn't stop me from putting it in my smoker. I thought you were gonna say in your mouth. Whipped cream, says Ruka Suka. Serious commentator, no chocolate covered strawberries. Nope. I don't eat my meat. I don't know, guys. I'm getting hungry. Matter of fact, I am gonna celebrate. Now that I'm talking to you, I have 13 people watching. So if you're new to this channel called The Walking Journey, THE Walking Journey, please comment, rate, and subscribe. This is my backup channel. I'm still gonna try to keep upload. All right, 88 Mark 86. You like Chow Town in Bell? I never had it. Oh, you know where I used to go eat sometimes? Speaking of Bell, California, I used to like going to Bell because they still had a couple of the stores that I like. I don't know if it's still around. I once made a video over there on my old channel. If you don't know if you remember, 88 Mark 86. There used to be a video rental. I'm trying to think of the name of the street. It might have been Atlantic and Florence. There's an auto zone right there, and there used to be a movie rental with the guy with a bunch of crooked teeth. There's like a skinny, nerdy guy, and he talks. He has like crooked. He has like pointy teeth. Man, that guy still. Mostly, if that place is still open, that guy still works there at that video store. I used to love going to rent my movies there. Oh, and right there on what's the name of this street? Otis. It might have been Otis. Man, what's the name of that street? What is the name of that street in Bell? It's right after Florence, heading north. What's the name of that street? That street ends at the 5 freeway on Washington. I'm trying to remember the name of that street. It goes right through Bell. Anyways, there's a Cuban meat market right there, and inside the Cuban meat market they sell Cuban food. And for $5, guys, I'm not lying, you get a lot of rice, you get a lot of meat. I used to always get ropa vieja, my platanito fritos, and yeah, that's why you were really big. Someone calling me a pig. Women don't eat like me, said Ricardo Gutierrez. So I don't know if 88 Mark 86 is still watching, but it might have been Gage. Now I think about it, the name of the street might be Gage. Gage and Florence, heading towards Huntington Park. There's a Cuban meat market right next to a immigration office. Man, I'm telling you guys, I used to always go out there and eat Cuban food. My wife said it was kind of salty, but I liked it. I used to go there once in a while to eat. Anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of good places to eat out there, man. That's one thing I give credit. There's a lot of great places to eat out there, man. That is no joke. Alberto Aliciano, man. Oh yeah, guy, look at me and call me beautiful. Hashtag me too. No, Crisco, feminism is the worst weapon put on humans. You know, now that you bring that up, I was having a conversation with somebody at work right now on the way out. I don't know how that my coworker, how she said that women today don't let themselves. I don't know how she brought that up. So I told her, I go, that's why there's so many divorces, broken homes, children without their fathers. There's a lot of women that are alone. There's a lot of women that already have like 3 children by 3 different men. Because this, I told her the current system is not working. Feminism doesn't work. And she kind of agreed with me about it too. I actually plan on to stopping playing video games. Says I also need a woman from Element. I don't know what that means. So, I don't know, guys. I tell you something, man. People here have psychological issues. I've been realizing that for the last couple of years. People here in the United States and the American culture have a lot of psychological issues, guys. So you ladies got to be really careful. You lonely guys have to be really careful. Okay, I plan to buy a PS5 and skip the PS4 altogether. I have never played a PS4. I just stay away from video games. I was playing a lot of video games and I was starting to get addicted to it. It's something I noticed. When you play video games, you're very stationary. And that's how I gained a lot of weight. So no video games for me, guys. Man, okay, are you into Tejano culture? Texas, you were a Tejano? Nah, I'm alright. I'm not into that kind of stuff, man. I'm more into Michael J. Fox style dressing than you ever see me wear a Tejano style clothes. You're not gonna see me dressed like that. You're 88 Mark 86. You're dreaming. You guys wish I could dress like that, so you guys control me and make fun of me. I would imagine. Okay, I don't have that problem. I can stand still and eat butter. I'll be all right. Avon Plus Shop, are you a male or a female? I'm confused, man. I always thought you were a female. I could have sworn you told me you were a female. Nephew says that he loves LA. I'm just gonna spend money on a big ass 4K TV. And then, okay, I am a girl. Why would you think I'm a... I don't know. I thought you said... I don't know. You confused me. I got confused. I read a comment. It sounded like you said you were a dude. But I could have sworn last time you told me you were a female. I guess women are into video games now, huh? I remember growing up, women were not really into video games. Y'all ain't lived yet till you play Black Desert Online. Oh, man. Get that, man. While you guys are playing video games, and gonna go to sleep. My hobby lately is exercising and doing YouTube videos. That's about it, guys. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm getting fed up with this whole YouTube thing. So what I'm planning to do is, I really want to start a website, guys. I really want to do it, guys. I've been thinking about it. I have my doubts. But with this last situation, this community strike, and then I heard this big giant YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers, they terminated his channel. It used to be like when you had like that many subscribers, it was hard to lose your channel. And I'm telling you guys, there's people that have 1 million subscribers and they honestly believe they're bulletproof. One of these days, they're going to make an example out of someone. Remember I told you that, guys? I can feel it. I see it. You know, guys, I'm going to make a video on that. I'm going to make a separate video. It's like a prophecy video, guys. And I'm saying to guys, because this is what I'm seeing, guys. Look, this guy that had 500,000 subscribers, he lost his YouTube channel. I didn't even know who he was until two people brought it up to me. And someone sent me a link. But I'm just letting you guys, you can have a big blog instead of YouTube. Yeah, Kimberly, I totally agree. I just got to see how to get started on it. And I went on GoDaddy, was it GoDaddy.com? And they offer services to host your website, and they have a lot of tools. So I'm gonna take the leap of courage and do it. What's up, Mike? Mike in the house. Mike Martin channel in the house. Check out his channel. He actually has, that guy uploads videos. That's Mike Martin's second channel. Anyways, what was I saying? What the heck was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Jeez, I lost my thought. I suspect the guy behind me is a cop. I really suspect that guy's a cop. I watch it. To that, make sure to subscribe to my main channel. Man, I already got 3,100 subs on my other channel, man. I'm getting a ton of subs on my other channel. But it's just kind of sad, guys. And, you know, and I just realized today, guys, that they could pull the plug any day they want, man. It's just, I'm just sick and tired of this whole thing is, well, because I don't like what you got to say. Well, I don't agree with you. I have a New World Order agenda. And I'm going to shut you down. So it's like, I don't know, guys. I need to start a website. I have ideas, and I'm tired of it. You know, I've pleaded with people before. And I've always said it, guys. If anybody's watching this in archive mode, look, guys, I'm willing to put the money, guys. I'm willing to invest some money, even though I don't have much, guys. I'm willing to buy servers. Guys, we need to put our resources together, guys. You know, let's build a website. There's got to be someone watching this that's intelligent enough to know how to work with software. There's got to be someone that knows how to do the hard drive, the hardware. Guys, I don't know, guys. I'm willing to, I don't know, guys. Just hear me out on this. Anyone out there. Anyone out there. There's got to be someone out there that's willing to do it. Someone told me that I would have to buy like a lot of servers. Well, let's do it. I'm pumped, guys. Let's do it, man. I don't know, guys. I saw a video back in the days. It was on TV. It wasn't even on... Matter of fact, it wasn't even on the internet. I was watching what is it, a success story from like people that are not even rich or nothing. And the three guys that started YouTube started out of their own dorm room. It was three young guys from a university. They had nothing to do. They were bored, and they said they wanted to share videos with their family members. So they started something called YouTube. Out of their own personal computer at home. Of course, they were probably going to school for that, but... So I'm thinking like, dude, if those people can do it, why can't we do it? And I'm thinking like a website could be almost identical to YouTube, but, you know, a little bit different, you know? I don't know, guys. I'm just like... I don't know, guys. I've been frustrated. I've been talking about this for years now. I mean, why should I have to wait? Why should we have to wait for some corporation that's probably going to have the same restrictions? And why is it that these evil, diabolical, Democrat, liberal, communist, socialist are the ones engineering all these platforms. Why can't we do it? What? We, the people. Why can't we build our own infrastructure? Why not? He's cool to have no problem with who likes who. Anyways, I don't know you're talking about Ricardo, but let me know. Ricardo, I prefer Sub-Zero. For the... I guess everybody's talking about video games. I guess nobody's listening to me, man. Okay, the chat is switching between different subjects and topics at the same time. Yeah. I guess that if I wasn't even like... I guess if I wasn't even... I bet you if I leave the live stream on and I go to my room and sleep, I leave the phone here in the car, I'm sure you guys would be happy just chatting in the chat room, I guess. 88 mark, 86. Yeah, I miss making videos with George. Why not? But there's somebody coming on here asking me questions like, why am I on videos with George? Who is G4T? I haven't had the time to answer the comments because I've been at work or sleeping. I'd rather talk about the Bible, says Alberto. Yeah, I want to talk about the Bible. That's cool. Oh, Lord Jesus, help us, Father God, in Jesus' name. No, Anthony, we like what you have to say. Okay, man. One person talking about motor combat. The other person wants to talk about the Bible. Another person wants to hear about what I have to say. Shh. I don't know what to do, guys. So yeah, keep me in prayer. Speaking of the Bible, keep me in prayer, guys, because what's going on is I got the email today, guys, from the where I took the physical agility test, and they want me to go on to the next process, and the next process that I have to go to a computer that has a certain program. And they want me to download the application, and it's 50 pages long, the application. So I don't know what I have to fill out, people, but it's 50 pages long, man. And then from there, I got to take the lie detectors, people. Okay, people want to talk more about California. Man, I can tell you so many stories about California, man. Let's see, what else can I tell you about California that I hate that place? Oh, the rent. Woo! Paying the rent. God have mercy on you. And pay the rent. Man, you better get ready to give up your life if you're gonna live in California, man. I don't know. I just remember that my daughter wasn't getting the services she needed. I remember the experience that I had because I was an American citizen. I had to pay more for auto insurance. And let me ask you guys, I know 88 Mark 86 is in California, and he lives in Southgate, I believe. Let me ask you something, 88 Mark 86. Has anything changed in California? Or things the same? I played 1, 2, okay. Because, man, last time I was there, man, it was getting worse, man. And then I just recently found out the apartment that I used to live in, the rent's like $1,400. I don't know, guys. It's kind of weird that when I left in October 2013. Right after I left, everything just started getting worse by listening through what's going on in the news, and people have been telling me we are circling the toilet here in SoCal. What does that mean? Circling the toilet. Now I'm listening to reports they're gonna ban the Bible. They're gonna ban this, ban that. Rents are $1,400. Now they got carbon tax. Gas is almost $4 a gallon over there. It's like, and then people keep telling me, oh, California is a sanctuary state. Look, guys, all those years that I used to live there, it was always a sanctuary state to begin with. So the only difference is that now they got it on writing, but it's always been a sanctuary state. It's always been a sanctuary state, guys. So I don't know why anybody is surprised or upset or angry. California is the state where the citizens where the foreigners are better off than the citizens. The government workers are better off than the general public. If you have a business and you're barely making, I don't know, let's say after taxes, payroll, they say you're lucky to clear $120,000 for yourself, and that's not including if you have your bills, right? I'm just talking about business expenses. Think about it. California is the only place in the world where a government worker is better off than a small business owner. A small business owner is there working his ass off every day at his business just to keep the doors open. And most likely, like my father-in-law, his business has so many debts because of everything that's going on over there. Just to give you an example, right? And the government worker is better off than you. I've heard rumors that the government workers don't even pay property taxes. Think about what I'm saying. The government workers are better off than you if you own a business. And the foreigner is better off than you. Most likely the foreigner makes more money than you and you have a store. Maybe you have a clothing store. Maybe you own a McDonald's. Well, if you own a McDonald's, I guess. Think about it. That's how jacked up things are in California. And some people will come on my videos and call me a loser and say, well, you don't drive a nice car. You don't have a nice house. Do you actually own anything? That's the question of the day. Or is your car mortgaged? Do you have a mortgage over your house? Think about it. You don't even own the clothes that's on your back because you had to use a credit card. They passed a law basically banning Christian ministries from using the Bible to help gay people try to stop being gay. And that's another thing. Like, think about it. You can walk into a church and not agree with what the pastor says it, and all you got to say is you're gay, and then you get the pastor arrested. I ask myself, where is President Trump in all this? Where is Jeff Sessions in this? This is unconstitutional. Shouldn't this go all the way to the Supreme Court? You can't ban things that go against religion. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights clearly says it. I don't know, guys. It's getting to a point. They're defying the federal government. They are defying the people of the United States of America. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I don't know the future, but nothing good is going to come to this, guys. The judgment of the Lord is going to follow them. Like I was saying earlier, though, I'm not changing the subject. That guy that got his YouTube channel canceled, and then I got a strike at the same time. Think about what I'm saying. The same day. Matter of fact, it happened the same day. Somebody pointed it out to me. There are so many fight videos on here on YouTube, and I'm kind of worried now because that one lady that attacked me at Walmart, I mean, what's going to happen? Walmart could file a claim on my channel and get it taken down, or somebody or a bunch of Walmart employees could get angry at me and flag my video down. So I don't know, guys. It's like there's a video I haven't even uploaded that I did a while back. I've been wanting to upload, but now with this situation that just happened, I'm discouraged from doing it. So I might upload it on this channel instead. Okay, serious comment says I went to Hollywood a few years ago and stayed at the Roosevelt Hotel on Hollywood Boulevard. God of War is so... No, never mind. Mike, do you like Spanish chorizo in... I don't know what the... Anyways, guys, like I was letting you guys know, man, that guy had 500,000 subs. I don't know the name of the channel, but they made an example out of him. And remember what I said, guys. Remember what I said. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there, even like Alex Jones. There's Mark Dice. There's actually been quite a few channels that are considered truther channels or alternative news channels. and they already hit a million subs, and they probably think that they're invincible now. But one of these days, the Lord is showing me this. They're gonna make an example out of these one of these million sub channels. They're gonna take it down. Remember, I told you that, guys. I don't know who, but they're gonna make example out of this. And I'm telling you guys, YouTube is gonna hang up on the same road as MySpace one day if a good competitor comes out. Kimberly, Albert, that's the law they passed. So it sounds like they are banning the Bible. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. You know what I wish we would have done a couple years back. They proposed it in 2012, I believe 2011, a Million Man Gun March. We really need a Million Man Gun March. Let's march right into California, guys. And then everybody needs to carry knives and carry every gun that's banned in California, guys. Ooh, I would love a Million Man Gun March. Locked and loaded. And if they try to shoot at us, shoot them back. Okay, anyways, fortune does suck, though I could agree with you, so can over. Oh, excuse me, guys. Ya llegué a mi casa, ya estoy en la casa. I look forward to hopefully seeing my wife. Hopefully. Because sometimes I come home and she's sleeping. Anyways, Anthony, you just go back to California since you're so attached to it. No, it's just that I'm the guy that does videos about it because people are interested in knowing. I've had a lot of people subscribe to me because of my California videos, and for some odd reason they get views. So I guess I'm the guy here on YouTube that's known for leaving California. So I try to encourage people and tell them my testimony. And I know a lot of people say they're scared to leave. They're worried about the income, getting a job, and anyways, I love California stories too, to be honest. Yes, that's likely why I do it. I try to do what the people want me to do. Because if I start making videos of, well, I try to make videos of what's on my mind. But if, yeah, I'm really tired, Mike Martins. I try to make videos of what people want me to make, it's just, I don't know, people like it, so I do it. Anyways, Ricardo says that why I don't to visit it. My wife wants to go to California, but I don't see it happening, guys. And ever since I made that California video, please don't move to California, I suspect a couple of my family members saw it and they didn't like it at all, man. Because I tried calling my aunt, she don't even answer the phone. So I guess she got fed up with me. I'm going to mail California a Pepe's Cal burrito. I love California burritos. Those are good. I've been watching videos on YouTube how to make one. 88 Mark, 86, man. You should come visit me in Texas, man. We could go and take you to eat somewhere, man. Because you're always talking about food, man. You heard him. His wife is going to make him pick up Pepe's in person. Ay, ay, ay. Avon, do you have a IG? What the heck are they talking? Adam Moore, Anthony, why don't you talk about what you're doing with your land this summer? Man, what am I gonna do with the land this summer? I'm gonna keep clearing it, guys. I'm gonna get a chainsaw. I'm gonna go put one in layaway, and then I'm planning to get what else? A chainsaw? I forgot the name of the other tool I need to get. Oh man. Right now, I'm just planning to get a new career for right now. That's my plans right now. I've been clearing my land, and I haven't even done that lately. And it's starting to get hot to make things worse. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, you guys have a beautiful night. I'm really tired. My live stream has already gone long enough as it is. I'm home. So everybody have a good night. Ricardo Gutierrez, 88 Mark 86, Alberto, Adam Moore, thank you, brother. God bless you. All of you guys have a beautiful night. Mike Martin, serious commentator, Kimberly. I hope I didn't forget anyone. And the rest of the people that are just watching and not saying anything. You guys have a beautiful night. And please comment, rate, subscribe to this channel. And more videos to come on this channel and the other one until they don't let me do it anymore on the other channel. But you guys know I'm already here, so stay tuned. God bless you. Comment, rate, subscribe. Oh yeah, Anthony Drew Ferrero. Good night. Good thing you said something. You guys have a good night. God bless. Jesus love you. Avon Plus Shop. Where do you go now? Well, I don't know. Uh, beats me. You guys have a good night, Ruka Suka. Good night, man. Good to see you, man. Bye bye.